Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are nearing first pitch here in the finale of this ultra-brief two-game set. But while final preparations are being made, here is today's Topps Player Spotlight. Jordan Knodler is in that spotlight. And everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that it's sort of obvious, but really, there's not another word that I can think of that describes him on that day better than dominant. But after all the emotions and excitement he's dealt with this week, it'll be interesting to see how focused and ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today it's the finale of this two-game midweek series between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, I think when you come into this ballpark, don't get too big. We know the ball flies out of here, but don't try to force a long ball. Take good hacks up there. You know the ball. If you hit something solid, it's going to carry.
Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher,
Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Not only
Come on, guys.
But they've got a 2-0 lead here already, so this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching.
No one out now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Valbuena over to his left.
He made it.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Jonathan Villar will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he takes ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
to 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these.
I think you better look out for that cleanup. He's got a 6-game hit streak going, and he's a very dangerous hitter when he's hot.
Ryan Braun will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Hey, one away. One away.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013 when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Chris Carter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2.
We got
Where
2.
it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2 and 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It'll catch on quick.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Scooter Gennett will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the
nobody
year
out now.
ain't pretty.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Tap fouled at home plate.
1 out. We got 1.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get it.
No runner, no
into
runner.
The outfield.
Not hold.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul.
Into the box now, Andrew Susac, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close.
Hey, ground ball right now.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. In there, a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Number 3 stands in for the first time. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that's the 2nd strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
Stepping in now, Chase Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Jordan Knodler set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Come on, kid. See it and drive it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dyson is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hey, no one down here.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2, here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
In now, Jonathan Villar. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Especially to start some of these at-bats.
Hey, 1 away. 1 away.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Valbuena fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Let's go.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Hey, we got no outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing
No
and a miss,
ball.
it's 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Navarro has it. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Scooter Gennett in now.
Let's turn
he
it.
went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And here's a
Hey, no
fastball
outs now.
called for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And another foul ball. Hits this one hard
There it
the
is,
other
there
way.
it is. Hold up.
Wow, look at Kipnis. The second for 1.
He's
on
out.
to first, and they turn the double play.
As far as pitchers go, it seems like you're never far away from working out of danger if you've got that good sinking fastball. Here he's going to start this pitch right in the strike zone and then let it bear straight down. And at the plate, it's tough to do anything with it but hit it on the ground.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. As the first
Ball
pitch
1.
sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
2 down. We got 2 down.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Let it go, let it go.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
And he lays
Ball.
off for a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Still 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Jordan Knobler.
Come on now, what
heads
time?
for
Right
the
here.
box to start off the 5th in this one.
Jordan Knobler. Hey, one time,
Some
right
movement
now.
out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he looks like
No
he's
ball.
swinging a garden
1
hose
strike.
out there as this is cut on and missed for strike
Hey,
one.
drive that
And
pitch.
for
Oh,
as
here we
bad as he
go.
missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
The 0-1 delivery. Not the greatest at-bat
0-2.
thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And he's thinking, hey, I get 1, maybe 2 chances a year to swing the bat.
Hey, come on,
I'm gonna
big
get
dog.
my
Get
money's
a
worth.
pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, judging by the way he went after those first 2 pitches, you could bet they just weren't going to lay one in there for him 0-2. Well, that's a case where a guy dug his own hole there, and on 0-2, he just kept digging.
Andrew Susak will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about
Hey,
so
get ahead
far.
right here.
And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
He
ball.
takes something
2
off
strike.
there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out
Nobody
of his
down
hand.
here.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Standing in now, number 3. They'll
No.
start him here with a changeup,
1-0.
but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
A 1 out now.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls.
This is a
No
good
strike.
approach when you're facing a pitcher
Hey, here
you're
we
not
go.
too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
On his way to pitch number 75. He's fallen
3.
behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to
full.
run it
3
full
balls,
now,
2
3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul wide of
Just
first.
foul.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Chase Anderson stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, now we got 2. Come on, guys.
Right
0-2.
by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Gerard Dyson will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A
Ball one.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends.
Hey, no one
for him.
down here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
Now, Jonathan Villar. As with 1 away, he won't catch
ball.
up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, 2 away now.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Jordan Knodler will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to, but here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle,
one time, here we go.
Maybe 2. This is a big time chance.
All right, boy. All right, here we go.
Here we go now. One at a time.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Oh, now.
Ready with the 0-1
Oh, now
pitch.
1 pitch right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Jeanette. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there.
Now batting.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of paying.
Come on, guy.
Settling
Get your
in
pitch
now,
up there.
Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Jason
Hey, get your
Kipnis
pitch right here.
Gets
Come on
a
now.
shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging
Hey, you
to see
can do it.
opportunities
No one
like
better.
this
Let's go.
late in a ball game go untapped.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing
Plays it
first
first.
pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Stepping in now,
Go right now,
Scooter
fellas,
Jeanette.
right now.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
One out. We got one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan.
Play 12.
You're exactly
One ball,
right.
2
They've
strikes.
held this lineup at bay.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right
Come on now.
there, though.
Here we go.
He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Hey, 2 down.
Oh, much too
11.
tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the
Play
sinker,
12.
and it's
1-2
1-2.
count.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched
Cut,
glove into
cut.
left, a base
Hold
hit.
it.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Get ahead of him right
Andrew
here.
Susak will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball,
First
no.
pitch fastball off the
One
plate
ball,
there, and
no
it's ball
strike.
1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 2 out with the man at first. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4-0. Number 3 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he's set down 1 away.
The pitcher, number 46.
Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Plays it first now.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike 1, strike 2, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Gerard Dyson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 4-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-0. So long from Milwaukee.
For the Brewers.